So I have one more question then.
Yes?
I definitely feel like I go where the light is, and I bring it with.
We feel that too.
So.
And yet you told us a terrible, 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 terrible story.
Yeah.
And you took us all into the darkness.
It's the
For just a
extreme of
moment.
my contrast every day. So that light, that light, that light, that light. And I actually sing this little light of mine oftentimes. And my question is, sometimes I don't know if I feel the light. I feel like I'm supposed to be there, and I don't understand how I bring this flow or awareness to the teachers I work with.
We have a question for all of you, especially for you, but for all of you. So when you see yourself in the world, do you have a propensity to want to make the world a better place? Well, therein lies your problem. Because that means you don't think the world is a better place, and it means you're looking for the problems, which means you're finding them, which means you're letting the problems of the world contour your vibration, and that's why you feel struggle. That was a trap, and you fell right in. So here's some more traps. So do you feel appreciation for this time-space reality? And do you find so many things to appreciate every day? And does that mean that there is not contrast amongst the things that you appreciate? But do you think your appreciation is stronger? Under those conditions, the contrast can serve you. And so what you're wanting to do is to get a sense of whether you, within the contrast that you're focused upon, is launching more desire or whether it's wearing you down. So sometimes, we've heard it from some of you already, I'm not as happy as I once was. Well, that's backwards. Every day you must be happier than you were before. This is a very big flawed premise that so many humans carry around with them, is that as I move through time, I will be more diminished. As I move through time, I will be less vital and alive. As I move through time, I will have less of this and less of this and less of this. In other words, I'm going to peak out and then I'm going to start. Well, there's no reason ever to peak out and then begin sliding down, because you have access to source energy that is resourcing you, that is renewing you. So the only thing that is ever causing decline within you, the only thing that is ever keeping you from continuing to move into more and more and more and more, is attention to things that hold you back from the very energy that you've asked for, you see. So the process can sometimes work a bit against you, as contrast causes you to ask for more, but you have practiced thoughts that don't let you go. And that's what we talk about all day, every day when we are together. Practice the thoughts that let you go. Practice the thoughts that open your valve. Practice the thoughts that open your circuit. Do the things. Be nicer to yourself more of the time. Give yourself more of a running start. Go to the light, go to the light, go to the light, which means go to the spa. Go to the ocean, go to the food that tastes good, go to the conversations that are uplifting, go to the concerts, go to the fun, go to where it feels good, go to the light, 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 until you are bright, you see. Don't try to fix the world. And so what is this tendency to look all around the world and find a problem so that I can fix it because there's something sort of nice? Esther used to carry a coat hanger with her years ago because she was really good at helping people get their keys out of their car that were locked in. She had a sort of magic touch. Her hanger was her friend. She knew just how to put it down in the windows. It's more difficult today. She doesn't do it anymore. Jerry stopped her. One day, 3 people in one day needed help. Law of attraction was just serving them up and serving them up and serving them up, serving them up. And one day Jerry said, I think we should leave that hanger home. Because whatever it is you are giving your attention to, Esther was in such an attitude of service that everywhere she went, Jerry couldn't find her, and she'd be pushing somebody in a wheelchair way over there, and then he's at the gate wondering where she is, and she's found a ticket on the floor, and she's gone to the airline, which was in the other terminal, to find out if she can find this passenger. And Jerry said, Esther, serve me for a little while. Just serve me. Just stick with me, because when you get into this attitude where people need you and you are the one that must save them from whatever their dysfunction is, then you spend all your time just chasing down dysfunction, and they don't benefit at all from it. You see, go to the light, go to the light, go to the light, go to the light. People say, Abraham, you teach selfishness, and we say, yes we do. Yes we do. Because if you are not selfish enough to claim your receptive mode, then you do not have the resources to last that long. But if you are selfish enough to continue to go to the receptive mode where you receive those resources, then ideas come, perfect words are spoken. You feel that happening with you all the time. One by one, you say the right thing at the right time, but it is not in that cluster of organization or administration. They are not ready to ever hear you. In your lifetime, they will not hear you. But these little ones will, as you demonstrate through your bright light, you see. And so someday, not so far from now, someone will ask you, as you're in the process of writing your book, someone will ask you, when did it turn for you? What's your secret? And you will say, when I realized that their play will set them free. Responsibility will take you right to bondage. Responsibility will take you to pleasing others. Effort will get you some things in comparison with others who are efforting, but it's mediocrity in relationship to what the resourceful receptive mode will offer. And as you look around the world, think about those that you know about. You know about a scanty few of them, but think about those you know about who have told their story, who tell you that they lived life differently. In most cases, they didn't get a formal education. In most cases, they were renegades and rebels. In most cases, they were not very well thought of for a long time. You can go all the way back into history, right up to your tech boom today. And you find that they just found some way to playfully stay in the receptive mode, and then ideas just kept flowing to them. Because the truth of it is that you can be or do or have anything that you desire, and that the resourceful universe is here to assist you every step along the way. You have one simple thing to do: get into the receptive mode. And we will talk until your ears are bleeding, if you want, about how to do that. Enough? Yes.